Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Lee's place, she chokes Luna out up against the door as Bill casually looks on. Will and Katie seem a little more alarmed. In Remy's apartment, his partner Deke is not a happy camper. He wants to know everything about his boyfriend's connection to the murderer Luna Nozawa. Remy insists they were never very close, as Deke fears what else he might be keeping from him. Remy can't explain feeling drawn to Luna before, but he was as surprised to see her today as he was. Deke tells him he can't help her and runs down her list of crimes. "You can't have anything to do with Luna. Tell me you know that." Deke can't get over a literal killer being in their apartment and warns Remy that he can't bring her into his life. Deke has enough to deal with. He has goals and wants to be a designer at Forrester Creations. He's determined to make his dream a reality. He adores Remy, but Luna Nozawa is a problem. Remy is apologetic. He knows coming back took courage. He pleads with him not to be angry. They kiss and hug. Who exactly is Deke? Here's all you need to know about him and his surprising family tie. Meanwhile, in Forrester's design office, Elektra daydreams about her first time with Will. Hope appears, and Elektra, having no idea what's coming, goes on about not having a care in the world. Now that he's back on the canvas, she, of course, has to bring up Remy trying to destroy her life with the deep fake nudes. But otherwise, her life is perfect. Thanks to Will. Hope gushes over a necklace Elektra made Will with their initials, W.E., and the fact that she never has to worry about another girl. "Nothing could tear us apart," the Forrester confidently declares. Across town, Will and Bill pull Lee off of her niece-granddaughter and warns Luna she's going to wish she were dead. Luna pleads that she never meant to hurt anyone, and Katie growls, "Shut up." What she did was disgusting and calculated. In what is the ultimate insult coming from Lee, she tells Luna she's worse than her mother. Bill reminds her what he did for her and bellows that he should kill her himself. "You ungrateful little bitch." Luna, somehow believing that Will doesn't think she's evil, begs him to hear her out. Lee tells her no one cares about her sob story. She brought her back to life and gambled it all for her. Bill tells Luna she's going back to prison and he'll personally select her cellmate. They all rail at Luna as she sniffs that she did what she did because she loves Will. Katie absolutely explodes. She screams that he was passed out, and In was in no condition to give consent. She knew that and was counting on it. Will is disgusted by her. Luna knew when she put on that mask that he would think she was Elektra. "You did this to my son, you slut. You had no right to violate him. You'd better hear me when I say I'm going to make you pay." Luna lies that she went up to make sure nothing bad happened to Will. Katie hollers, "Shut up! I'm tired of hearing your lies." Luna carries on, claiming they just got caught up in the moment once she got up there. There is something undeniable between them. Will protests, "No, there is not." Luna insists he knew he was making love to her. Will erupts. How could she think that when they all believed she was dead? She came in wearing Elektra's mask. "I love Elektra and not you." Bill doesn't know why they're even debating this. Luna is going back to prison. Luna can't go back there and asks them to let her walk out the door and leave town. Will and Bill grab her and by the arms. In the struggle, her purse falls, and out tumbles the pregnancy test, which of course now has 2 blue lines. Triumphantly smiling, Luna gasps, "I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with your baby." Everyone looks horrified. It was a day on The Bold and the Beautiful that viewers will remember for weeks, with emotions running high, secrets unraveling, and loyalties tested in ways nobody could have predicted. From Forrester Creations to the darkest corners of personal betrayal, the drama reached a fever pitch as Katie Logan's fiery side erupted and a revelation left young Will Spencer completely shell-shocked. The calm before the storm. Or not. The day had begun innocently enough at Spencer Publications, where Will was innocently absorbed in his sketching while Liam handled a few business calls. Luna, quiet and seemingly contemplative, hovered near the entrance, watching the interactions between mother, son, and father with an unreadable expression. There was a tension in the air, the kind that seemed to precede a storm. But nobody, least of all Katie, could have anticipated just how explosive the morning would become. Katie, known for her motherly warmth and unwavering sense of justice, had been on edge all week. Rumors had swirled around Luna's behavior, whispers about her motives and her increasingly suspicious actions. Katie had tried to keep her composure, reminding herself that Luna, while perhaps misunderstood, wasn't inherently bad. But patience has limits, especially when the welfare of her family is involved. Katie's patient snapsit started innocuously enough. Luna approached Will, offering him a snack and a smile. But when Katie caught the exchange, something in her snapped. Her eyes narrowed and her voice, usually soothing, took on a sharp edge. "What exactly do you think you're doing, Luna?" Katie demanded, cutting through the light hum of conversation like a knife. Luna, startled, looked up, her smile faltering. I was just trying to what?" Katie shot back, stepping closer. "Trying to manipulate my son? Trying to worm your way into his life and mine under the guise of being nice?" The room seemed to hold its breath. Will looked between the two women, sensing the tension, but not fully grasping its magnitude. Liam, meanwhile, had frozen mid-sentence on a phone call, his corporate instincts warning him that family dynamics were about to take a sharp turn. Luna tried to explain herself, her words stumbling over one another. "Katie, you're misunderstanding me. I care about Will. I want to be part of his life." But Katie wasn't listening. Her voice grew louder, shaking with a mix of fear and fury. "Part of his life? Luna, you don't just slide into someone's life and dictate the terms. You think because you've been around for a little while, you can influence my child? You're playing with his emotions and I will not stand for it." Shocking secrets surface. As Luna attempted to defend herself, Will's eyes grew wide. There was something in Katie's tone that hinted at more than simple anger, a truth waiting to be revealed. And Katie, sensing that Luna's protests were hollow, leaned in, her voice dropping to a tense whisper that made the room fall silent. "Will, you need to know the truth," she said, turning to her son. "Everything Luna's done, it's not just about being your friend. It's about control. And there's something she's hiding, something that changes everything you thought you knew." Will's face paled. "Mom, what do you mean?" Katie's expression hardened. "Luna isn't who she says she is. She's connected to someone who could hurt this family. And Will, you need to be careful. She's dangerous," Luna gasped, a mixture of fear and outrage on her face. "Katie, you don't know what you're talking about. You can't just..." But Katie cut her off. "I know enough. I've seen enough. You've been sneaky, Luna, hiding your true intentions, playing games behind our backs, and now it's time the truth comes out." Will's world shatters. It was at that moment that the shocking reveal hit, a truth so intense that it left Will physically recoiling. Katie, her eyes fierce and unwavering, delivered the bombshell. "Will, Luna is not just a family friend, she's been working with Sheila. All this time. The lies, the little manipulations, they were part of her plan to get to Liam, to get to Finn, and to get close to you." The room went silent. Will's hands shook, his sketchbook trembling in his grasp. "Sheila? That psycho? But Luna? No. She couldn't. She wouldn't." Katie's jaw tightened. "She would. And she did. And now, Will, you need to understand just how dangerous this has been. I can't let her continue to get away with it." "Not anymore." Luna's face crumpled, the facade slipping. "Katie, you don't understand. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I didn't think it would go this far." Katie's anger didn't waver. "Too late for regrets, Luna. Too late. Actions have consequences, and now you're going to face them." The fallout begins. The confrontation quickly escalated. Katie's fury, once verbal, became physical in a tense standoff, with Luna backing up, realizing she had underestimated the Logan matriarch. Liam, finally regaining composure, intervened, stepping between the two women. "Enough," he barked. "Katie, I get it. You're mad. Luna, I want the truth. All of it. Now." Luna, feeling cornered and vulnerable, finally admitted the full extent of her plan. "Yes, I worked with Sheila. But it wasn't supposed to be like this. I I wanted to understand Will, to help him. I didn't think anyone would get hurt. Katie's eyes blazed. Help him? By lying, manipulating, and scheming behind our backs? That's your idea of help? Will, struggling to process everything, whispered, Mom. It's true? All of it? Katie knelt beside him, pulling him close. Yes, baby. But you're safe now. That's what matters. Luna's games end today. Sheila's shadow lingers. As Luna's confession hung in the air, the specter of Sheila loomed. Katie knew this confrontation was just the beginning. Luna had been Sheila's pawn, and now the matriarch had to decide how far she would go to protect her family. Katie's mind raced with strategies, contingencies, and the next moves. Liam, we can't let this go unchecked. Sheila won't stop. Luna might have been naive, but Sheila is calculating. We need to make sure she doesn't come near Will again, Katie said, her voice steely. Liam nodded grimly. Agreed. And Luna, we need to decide what happens with her. She can't just walk away from this. A family reunites. Tentatively, even in the chaos, a moment of tenderness emerged. Katie held Will tightly, whispering reassurances, while Liam placed a protective hand on his shoulder. Despite the storm, the family's bond showed signs of resilience. Will, still trembling, asked, Mom, Dad, is Luna gone for good? Katie sighed. I can't promise that, sweetie. But I promise you this, we'll protect you. No one will hurt you. Not now, not ever. Luna, meanwhile, stood frozen, a mix of shame and fear etched across her face. For all her scheming and attempts to influence, she had underestimated the strength of the Logan family and the ferocity of a mother protecting her child. The day's final twist, just when it seemed the storm had passed, a final twist left everyone reeling. A call came in from the local authorities. Sheila had been spotted near Los Angeles, apparently attempting another scheme, this time more dangerous than ever. The clock was ticking, and the battle was far from over. Katie, eyes narrowing, turned to Liam. We need a plan. Sheila won't stop until she gets what she wants. And I'm not letting her touch my family. Not ever. Liam clenched his fists. Then we move fast. No mistakes this time. Will, still shaken but slowly regaining composure, muttered under his breath. I can't believe it. Luna, Sheila, everything. Katie pulled him close again. I know, baby. But you're safe. That's what matters. That's what always matters. And with that, the day ended on a tense but determined note. The Logans had survived one battle, but the war with Sheila and her manipulations was only just beginning. Secrets had been revealed, truths had been confronted, and the fragile equilibrium of the family had shifted, perhaps forever. Next time on The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers can expect the fallout from Luna's betrayal to continue, with Katie and Liam strategizing against Sheila's next move, Will grappling with the reality of who he can trust, and Luna facing the consequences of her actions. Emotions will run high, alliances will be tested, and shocking twists will keep everyone on edge. One thing is certain, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, loyalty is fragile, secrets are deadly, and the next revelation is always just around the corner. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.